Welcome, everybody, to a CLE lecture for Lawline entitled Preparing, Organizing, and Delivering a Closing Argument to Get a Two-Word Verdict. My name is Stephen Epstein, and I'm happy to spend the next hour with you. I'll start by letting you know that the amount of materials that we have in these slides are pretty expansive, so I'm going to do my best to get through everything that I want to discuss with you. You are allowed to ask questions. There's a question box, but I'm going to try and hold them to the end just to make sure we get through everything. I will invite you, though, at the end. My last slide is a way to contact me. You have all my contact information actually on this slide. So after today, if you have any follow-up questions, you're welcome to email me or to call me. I've given you my cell number as well as my email address. So let's get right into it, okay? First of all, it's a closing argument. It's not a summation. A lot of people think that at the end of the trial, you do a summation. Summation is just a summary, and that's not what we as lawyers do. What we as lawyers do more importantly than anything else, trial lawyers, that is we make arguments. It's the essence of what we do, is making an argument. So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the secret to making a powerful closing argument, and we're going to break that down into how to prepare it, how to organize it, how to deliver it, and then build logical pathways to a two-word verdict. So the first thing I want to go back to is the importance of understanding that this is an argument. And because of that, and as I'll go over in a second, this is my approach to doing closing arguments. So it's just one approach. Take what you want. If you like it, use some of it. But my approach is a little bit different than the way most closing arguments are taught, because most people, when they do trials, and for many years in my career, I prepared the arguments as if they grew from the parts of the trial, meaning you do your jury selection, you do your opening statement, you cross-examine your witnesses, and then you start preparing your closing arguments. And I found over the years that is the most inefficient way to do it for a lot of different reasons. So the first thing I want to say is that we are going to be making an argument at the end of the case. And in order to make a good winning argument, we can't wait until the end of the case to prepare it. And as I said, this is a quote from Bob Dylan. I was so much older then, I'm younger than that now. In many ways, through the amount of experience that I've gained, I found that doing this in this method, that is writing the summation first or the closing argument first, is just much easier, because by the time we get there, you've already prepared it, essentially. So the way I like to look at it is not that the closing argument grows out of the parts of the trial, but the parts of the trial grow out of the closing argument. And when you think about it this way, think about jury selection. How do you select a jury unless you know the type of argument that you're going to make?